Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading now. This reading here is messages from Spirit. Spirit has warnings for you that they would like to deliver to you. Something that you might need to know, something that you might need to make some type of modification upon your path. So I do have 5 warnings here. I do have 5 messages. You take, as usual, whatever is good for you. May it be 1, 3, 4, or 5 of the messages. You take what's good. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment to click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. Also, if you do need to reach me, either for a reading or any information, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. That being said, let's flip these messages over and I'm going to deliver to you. So we're just going to turn these over and I'm going to tell you what each one means. Let's begin with over here, and she's looking quite peaceful, is she not? But a little bit worrisome, I would have to say. I'm going to move this a little bit closer so you can see her better, and voila. So this lovely little lady here, she is all about vigilance, as she is looking and not acting, as we could see upon this card. This is about keeping an eye on the situation at hand. Don't do anything just yet. It's really just about keeping an eye and watching out. There's going to be a time for you to do an action, but later on. Right now, it's really just about assessing, trying to observe, trying to see what is going on. And your energy is going to be needed, but not right now. It's going to be needed when you need to take that action. You're going to have a better idea of what's going on if you can maintain an attitude of detached observation right now. This is what Spirit is asking you to do. It is not a time to give in to your emotions or to be dragged down by other people's dramas. You need to remove yourself from any type, okay? Remove yourself from any type of petty squabbles, of circular arguments, and people who are just chasing after their own tails. You need to stay away from that. And when you rise above the dust of turmoil, you are going to see more clearly what the real issues at hand are right now. So right now, it's really important. Spirit wants you to know that there is no immediate danger, but the situation is quite changeable and it does move quite quickly. So this is going to be coming into your life. If it's not already there right now, it's coming shortly. Moving on over to your following message over here. This is all about isolation. It's about being into that tower, okay? Solitude is a valuable and it's a very positive part of life at certain times for certain amount of times. But isolation can also be really quite soul draining. If it's taken too far, solitude becomes simply loneliness. And then isolation becomes somewhat of a habit. You get used to it, and that is just becomes a normality for you. And if you don't share your thoughts, you don't share your feelings with others, what do? They echo back and forth, like into the tower here, but within your mind. They echo back and forth inside until you simply can't turn them off. And only you can break free of the pattern of isolation if you've made it clear that you want to be left alone. You need to change the signals that you're sending out if you want companionship, because right now, the signals are not right and they are not favorable. They're not coming out into a positive way. And if you always say no to invitations or to people, they are simply going to stop asking you. They're not going to invite you anymore. Moving on over to your following warning from Spirit over here. We have Alice onto this wild pink rabbit here. And this is all about a certain expedition. So an adventure for you is awaiting. It is coming, okay? You need to put your everyday life into the rearview mirror just for a little bit. And you need to head out. But you need to head out to uncharted territory. This is what Spirit would like you to do. Whatever box you have stuffed yourself into lately, it is time to simply break out of it. New friends, new experiences, they're all going to freshen your perspective on life. And you are going to find that inspiration when you strike out in new directions. And if you've been stifling for the need for any type of freedom for a long time, well, you know what? You could even feel a little bit giddy by doing that out of prospect of doing exactly what it is that you want, because you have been wanting to do this for a long time. So this is about, don't give in to any impulsiveness and any irresponsibility. Don't skip out on your obligations, but go and do that. Get out of that box that you're in. Try new things, new experiences, travel, maybe not so much at this time, but do something new. Do something that you've been wanting to do that is going to make you happy. Now is the time. Following over here with something that seems quite unexpected, and onto the image here, the little girl is quite scared by the unexpected big blue bear here, but this is all about having a certain strategy in your journey, a strategy in your life. This looks bad for this little girl here. It does, but this is all about, it looks bad, but don't panic. Keep your wits about you and calmly assess the situation. What skills do you have that can be helpful for you in the situation that you're in? Cleverness, stealth, speed, what tools or what weapons are at your disposal? Is it distraction? Is it negotiation? The element of surprise, perhaps. You need to carefully strategize the best way for you to proceed. And once you've escaped this predicament, look back on how it developed and plan ahead for the next time that this does happen. This is all about warning you that, you know what, strategy, it doesn't matter much if you share it with everyone. You need to keep silent until you are actually ready to act. And finally, we have here, this is all about taking medicine or having been given our own medicine, perhaps. This is about tough love. Things that are good for us, you know what, but they don't always feel good. Have you maybe been onto the receiving end of some tough love lately? Remember, it's the ones who love us the most who are going to tell us the truth that needs to be told. They trust that we know that it's for our own benefit, even if it stings into that very moment. And this hurts me more than it hurts you. You know all that saying? It's quite true. So you need to thank them. You need to take your medicine, and you need to take the tough love at heart. Remember how it feels. Okay? Remember how it feels the next time that you need to dispense it to somebody else. But the great warning here, the great warning by Spirit is there's more toughness than love into the situation that you're in right now. So you need to proceed with much caution. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting perspectives. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for following messages, and I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for listening, and many blessings to you.